Hey y'all. I am so tired. It's about 9:30, I think. And I finally got out in the yard today. So I was just out there really kind of puttering around, not doing much, watering everything. Oh, and well, I'll show you that in a video that I'll make tomorrow. What I was gonna talk to y'all about was yeah, did y'all catch that? Me either. There were two things I was going to talk to y'all about. Well, okay, we'll just get to the other one. Um, y'all know that Miss Hazel was my sweet little companion animal, pet, baby, child. She was my buddy. So, anyway, I feel like I hope I'm not yelling. I feel like I'm underwater or something. Wouldn't that be funny if a bunch of water just gushed out? Gosh. I don't know the stuff that goes through my head. But anyway, I have started looking a little for a new baby. Now, I don't care if it was Lassie reincarnated. There will never be another baby like Miss Hazel, or one that could take her place. Never, never, ever. But more than y'all understanding and more than my neighbors understanding, Hazel, she understands. She understands how much I miss her. She understands that I really need a baby to love and to be needed by and to take care of, to fill my days with love and affection. Not that y'all don't do that, but I don't really want to be licked by your tongues, okay? Not, Actually, I don't let my dogs lick me. For some reason, I just don't like that. Hazel was not a licker. She was a barker. She was a growler. She was a nipper. But she was not a licker. So anyway, I have started to look a little bit, and my friend Sandy that lives up in, I don't know, close to San Jose, somewhere up there, she has fostered animals for years. And so she's on all these different rescue they send her stuff. She's on their list. And so when they get a little cat or a dog, or I guess a rabbit or a turtle, whatever, they will send her things that go with what she used to foster. Now they have a standard poodle. And y'all know that I used to have a standard poodle. He was absolutely beautiful. they just carry themselves like they're all that, but they're beautiful. And she did send me a picture of a sweet looking standard poodle, and he was kind of like an apricot color, and we have a weight limit here in the trailer park. However, because my psychiatrist gives me a letter, they have to accept, whatever I choose. No pit bulls or anything like that for me. There's some beautiful pit bull dogs that need homes, but that's just not my kind of dog. I would love to have a standard poodle, and I'm sure that if I was patient, I could find one. But I would really have to learn to groom my own dog. To get a dog that large, a standard dog, a big dog, it's $100, you guys. I could barely afford Miss Hazel's 50. So I don't know. That's a consideration. I really am looking, I think, or would like to have a baby pretty close to Hazel's size. She was a little over 6 pounds, and that's a nice little size. You can carry them, and they're just easy. They're easy to manage, and they have little poop. I don't like big poop. I love Maverick, but oh my gosh. Anyway, so hopefully all of you guys understand. And if you don't, and you think I'm being awful and that I am not loving my Hazel, shove it. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. But it's not your problem, okay? And I know there will be one person. So that little message is for you, honey. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I thought if you guys would be interested, I'm going to try to figure out a way to kind of include you guys a little bit. I did find this adorable little girl. She weighs 6 pounds. She's 1.5 years old. That's right in the age range that I would like to have. I would love to have an itty bitty puppy. Who wouldn't? Or an itty bitty kitty. But I just thought that, I don't know how I can do it. Oh, the little girl. She was a stray. They picked her up off the street. She's in Moreno Valley. And so when they get a little stray, there's a certain amount of time that they, hold the little animals so the owner can come and claim them. Now, this little girl, will become available if her owner doesn't come get her. I can't imagine that they wouldn't. But Hazel's didn't come get her either, which was good for me. But so the 15th is when she's supposed to be available. Now, I don't know, how I can, maybe I can, if there's a baby that see, I don't want to, I'm not going to get a baby just because they're cute or they're the right size or, it's got to be a baby that speaks to me, that just grabs my heart. And this little girl has. She reminds me really of Miss Hazel a little bit. But she doesn't have Miss Hazel's cute little brown nose. I loved Hazel's little brown nose. It was so cute. But anyway, she kind of reminds me of Hazel. And she's a Pomeranian something mix. And Hazel was Yorkie Pomeranian mix. So, but I don't know if there's a baby that I'm interested in, if I could put their picture maybe on my laptop and then I could show it to you. I don't know how I can do this. I'll figure it out. Or I could make a little video and the thumbnail could be their picture. Now, filling out these adoption applications, all the websites are different. Oh, by the way, let me tell you, there's this website and it's called rescueme.org. Now, you go to that website and you pick a cat or a dog or farm animal or a horse or whatever. You pick what you want to look at, and then it'll show you a picture of the United States. And once you pick, say you pick a dog, and then they have all the breeds. And so you go through there and you find the breed you're interested in. Most of them are going to be mixes, but occasionally you will see a purebred. So for instance, I clicked on Pomeranian, and it will tell you on the state, it'll show you the number of that breed of dog that is available. Now, as of, I don't know, early today, there were 14 Pomeranian dogs in California. So this particular website, people who need to rehome their pet can use this website. They can put a picture of their pet and a description, and they all tell you, my husband got transferred overseas and we have to go to Japan or Germany or somewhere like that. That's just an example. And so individuals can use the website. Rescue groups use rescueme.org. And so if you go in there and look at it, you'll see what I mean. And so you can look at all the little babies that are available. Now, some of them are way off. You know, they're way up north or they're way inland. Um, I went a long ways to get Miss Hazel. It's about a 3-hour drive from here to Lancaster, and she was worth every mile. I had to go twice actually because she wasn't spayed yet, and so I had to come home and then go back a couple days later after she was spayed and, you know, recovered from that. So you can make your, you know, you can, it depends. Now, I was willing to drive, I didn't care to go and get her. So I don't know. It just depends, you know. If a baby comes up and she just touches my heart, or he, then I don't know. Might be a whole day trip. Who knows? But this little girl, and I'm going to put her picture in this thumbnail so you guys can see her. And I have named her. I know. It's just crazy. But she looks like a Hanna. The same thing happened to me with Miss Hazel. When I saw her, she just looked like a Hazel to me. I have no relatives named Hazel. I have no friends named Hazel. I do not know where it came from. She just looked like Hazel. This little girl looks like Hanna to me. Y'all will see what you think and let me know. Now I'm gonna apply for her, and when you apply to adopt a baby, sometimes there are a lot of applications and they have to go through them and see which ones are gonna be the best fit for the little animal. And they all require you to have a fenced yard, unless, you know, if it's a kitty and you're going to keep it inside, which I would do. Now, some of them, in fact, quite a lot of them that I was looking at, just, you know, I was just clicking on them. Oh, he's cute, she's cute, whatever. I love to look at them. And she's the only one, though, that touched my heart. But they say a lot of times you must have another dog about the same size, or a kitty in your home already, or they have what they call bonded pairs, a brother and a sister, a mom and a baby, two buddies that just you know, hit it off, and they formed this wonderful relationship, this wonderful bond. And so a lot of them are like that. And you know, I would love to have 2 or 3 or 4. I mean, it would be so much fun. But the limit here is 1. So, one it is. But anyway, you guys, I just thought maybe you might be interested in kind of going on this little adventure with me. And so if there's another way that I could show you pictures, I don't know. I don't think there is. It would have to be the thumbnail, or like I said, I could hold up my laptop and show you a picture. But that's it, y'all. I'm trying to get happy, and I know Miss Hazel wants me to. But it is really hard, you guys. I mean, those of you that have gone through it, you know exactly what I mean. It's empty. It's empty. And I just feel lost. Like, you know, I don't have anybody to take care of. There's nobody walking around in here except spiders. I'm getting pest control. Yep, I am. Now's a good time to do it too, because I don't have a baby, and you know, and even if I did, I mean, they use, I wanted to say hypoallergenic, but they use, you know, stuff that's eco-friendly or something, I don't know. I get so thirsty. But, this is my baby girl. I have another picture that I ordered from that place where Jerry got that one. And I can't wait for it to get here. It's supposed to be here in a few days. So, let me know what you guys think. You know, if you'd be interested in kind of following along and seeing. I'm open to a pup or a kitty. I've seen some beautiful little kitty cats, and they're all just precious. They are so precious, and there are so many. It is heartbreaking at the number of little animals that are big animals that need love and safety and security and good food. And you know, I have that to give and to share, and so that's what I'm gonna do. This is a really long video, y'all. I gotta go to bed. Do you have your routine? You know, your little routine? I used to get my, well, I still do, get my electronics, my tablet, my phone, and put those in the bedroom on the nightstand. And then I would get my insulated cup and put my ice and my water in it, and I would take that in my room. And then Hazel and I would always have some kind of a little snack. And so when we got done with that and she had her water, then it was time for her to go potty. And then we would go we'd shut everything down in here, and we'd go to our room and shut the door. And, since her health was not that, got worse, then, I had all the rugs in there in the bedroom, and so she would make her little, rounds in there. And then sometimes she would want to get up in the bed with me and cuddle next to me, and I always liked that. And so I would read and just reach over, beside me and give her little massage motions or pet her. And then we would get ready for bed. And Miss Hazel, for quite a long time now, she liked to sleep in her playpen. And I put a blanket around the outside so it was, dark. She couldn't see out. And I would just lay her down in there when it was time to go to sleep. And it was so good, because if she just slept in her bed, she got to where she would wake up and she would just start roaming around the bedroom, and she would get hung up. And so, sweetie, I don't know if you still watch, but man, oh man, that little playpen was a lifesaver. So thank you. She didn't like it at first. She never did cotton to that stroller, but I'm keeping it. Anyway, that's just, hello? That's all I have to say. I'll talk to y'all later. I love you dearly. Thank you for being so kind and supportive and loving and understanding. Thank you for being my family, because I do not know what I would do without y'all. So, do something fun tomorrow? Well, you could do a little something fun tonight. I don't know. It's only about 9:30. But do something fun tomorrow. And I think I got a couple things outside to show y'all. So I'll talk to you later. Bye now.